Apart from daily obligatory prayers, there are also recommended Mustahab prayers, which have many rewards. These prayers are called the Nafilah Prayers. It is stated in a narration that the Nafilah prayers are like a gift and are accepted under all circumstances. Scholars have said one should have some sort of interest and love before performing these prayers, and a person must not impose it on themselves. In the beginning, one has to acquire mental readiness as well as interest of the heart. Then and only then one should perform them. Imam al-Rida alayhi salam has said, sometimes hearts are willing and ready, while at other times they are not. Perform the act of worship when the heart is willing. For this reason, there are some leniencies in Mustahab prayers, things that are not present in the obligatory prayers. You can perform the recommended prayer standing or sitting. You can recite Surah al-Fatiha alone and then go to ruku'ah. If you have a doubt in any rak'ah, it does not invalidate your prayer. If you made a mistake, you don't need to do sajdatayn as-sahu, the prostration of forgetfulness. The Nafila can be performed while walking with no need to face the Qibla. You can just do a gesture for ruku'ah of bending the head and slightly further bending gesture for sujood if you like. These leniencies are meant to encourage people to perform these acts of worship. Even if you cannot perform them at the prescribed time, you can perform them later as qada'. According to traditions, sometimes only a part of our prayer will be accepted. That's because we were only focused and attentive in that part of the prayer and not the other parts. And if you want the other parts to be accepted, then perform the Nafilah prayers, as this will compensate for those parts. The daily Nafilas are prayed in sets of 2 rak'ahs, just like Fajr prayer. The Nafilah of Fajr prayer has 2 rak'ahs and is performed before the time of the Fajr prayer. The Nafilah of the Dhuhr prayer has 8 rak'ahs. This means 4 prayers with 2 rak'ahs in each prayer. It is performed before you pray the Dhuhr prayer at Dhuhr time. The Nafilah of the Asr prayer has 8 rak'ahs, just like Dhuhr. It is performed before the Asr prayer. The Nafilah of the Maghrib prayer has 4 rak'ahs. This means 2 prayers with 2 rak'ahs in each prayer. It is performed after the Maghrib prayer. The Nafilah of the Isha prayer has 2 rak'ahs and is performed after the Isha prayer. But these 2 rak'ahs must be performed sitting. For example, after you have finished your Isha prayer, stay sitting. Intend to do the Nafilah of Isha and then do your takbir. After reciting Surah al-Fatiha, and if preferred a second surah, bend as a gesture for ruku' and say the dhikr. Sit back up and then perform the sujood as normal. Sit back up for a second rak'ah. Do the same as the first rak'ah and finish the prayer with tashahhud and taslim. As for the Nafilah of the Layl, it has 11 rak'ahs, and its best time to pray it is between midnight and Fajr, closest to the Fajr time. The first 8 rak'ahs are called Nafilah of Layl, so that is 4 prayers with 2 rak'ahs in each prayer. The next 2 rak'ahs are called Salat al-Shafa, and the last rak'ah is called Salat al-Witr, which is only 1 rak'ah standing. You can follow our lesson on how to pray Salat al-Layl for more details. Just a note, on Fridays, 4 extra rak'ahs are added to the 16 rak'ahs of Dhuhr and Asr prayers. You can refer to your Islamic laws book for more details. All these nafilas have a specific time, and if you cannot do them at their specific time, then you can do them as qada', i.e. compensation.